And I recognize the gentleman from New York, Mr. Diaz-Pozito.
Well, thank you, Mr. Chairman. Dr. Schwennesen, I know it was discussed earlier, and I wish some others on the other side were here to listen, because sometimes when we talk about Russia, China, and Iran, we're referred to as fearmongers. But the proliferation of drone technology from foreign adversaries like Russia, like China, like Iran has impacted conflicts across the globe. What is the risk of such technology being transferred or replicated by domestic actors in the United States or by transnational criminal organizations across our borders? And how can we disrupt these supply chains?
Well, the risk is 100%. I mean, it's if it hasn't happened already, and I'm sure it has, but if it hasn't, it's about
Definitely has.
Right. How do we mitigate it is again, that this is the elephant in the room. And I think the only way to mitigate these kinds of threats is to out-innovate the threat itself. This is something that we've been traditionally good at. It's something we have the technical know-how and the capacity to do. But right now we have not opened the gates. We have not gotten our juices flowing, as I say, to address these threats and out-innovate the threat.
Thank you. I know we have to go vote, so I'm going to make this quick. But Mr. Baumgartner, just last month, a Tennessee man was arrested for plotting to use a drone carrying an explosive to destroy a Nashville power substation. We know that there have been additional incidents of suspicious drone activity near substations. And I think this is critically important, especially in the time that we're in, where there is this big push for alternate energy sources, whether it's battery storage, whether it's wind storage, without really doing the work to make sure that we could protect these assets. In addition to cyber concerns, what physical security risks do drones pose to energy sector assets?
A great question. I think payloads are obviously, as witnessed in the Tennessee case, but you could simply ram a drone into some of our infrastructure. And we do take a defense in-depth approach and try to add shielding and obfuscate certain targets. But on top of that, you could also see a situation, and we've seen published cases where they've actually used drones to enable a cyber intrusion as well.
Thank you. Mr. Chairman, I yield back.
Thank you, gentleman from New